Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zet knocking Adam, but today it's just Zet. We're doing a Zet solo play, and we're playing Galaxy of Pen and Paper. Now, Galaxy of Pen and Paper is it's a computer game about playing a tabletop RPG. It's plain and simple. It's going to be a bit strange, probably, if you're not into the pen and paper tabletop role-playing game genre. You have a game, you have a game master, and you play in a game system. Functionally, it's Make Believe with rules. That's what a tabletop role-playing game is, and this is a game about playing a tabletop role-playing game. You'll see what we're going on with. All right, so who will be the Galactic Master, aka the GM? Who do we want to be our GM? Am I going to be the GM, or would I like someone else to be? That's going to be the main thing here. Let's think about it for a second. Who do we want to be our GM? Say, how about Aki? Hopefully the audio levels aren't going too weird. There's definitely a little bit of finagling that I'm doing here with the microphone, so bear with me. Yeah, let's make Aki. Aki's gonna be our GM. Nah. Adam will be our GM. Why the fuck not? Which one of these heads reminds me of Adam? That one with the sideburns sort of works. You know what? That one. With the beard. Why not? Jeez, what would Adam wear as a costume for GMing in? Nah. Sure. That? Adam would wear something very standard and normal, so let's just go with this one. That seems like a... that definitely seems like an Adam outfit. Let's not move on to the GM chair yet. We're still working on the GM themselves. How about... I don't like that headgear. Can I take that headgear off and just have, like, no headgear? No headgear. Glasses. Groucho Marx? Groucho Marx. That one. Sure, that's Adam. None of you actually know what Adam looks like, so you'll just have to take my word for it. Now, who are going to be our players? Obviously, the players are going to be Zet and Aki. So let's go for... I'm going to make myself first. I'm going to be a thinker. I'm going to be human. Yeah, human. Now, I've played this game once before. And you can see the classes that I unlocked for doing... Like, there's these special expansion pack missions you get that unlock classes, and when you unlock the classes, you can start as them on your second playthrough. That's what we're going to do here. I'm going to start as the heavy class, because I love power armor. Ha 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 ha. And let's go with Zet. This will be our Zet. And next, let's go for a player. Who's going to be our player? Aki gonna be a buddy, or is Aki a slayer? I mean, Aki could also be a show-off, but not typically. Yeah, buddy. Green, definitely. What class would Aki play in this situation? Bounty Hunter seems... I don't know if they do that, though. Gadget here... Medtech. Medtech, probably. Aki. Zet and Aki. And Adam. Alright. So now, our gameplay adventure begins! Half the video in. Everyone looking good? So, we're playing a sci-fi setting this time. Yep, this is a new system by Cosmos Publishing. Derps. A play of words, so to speak. Not really. There's a system of dice rolling called GURPS. And this is a fake-o version of that. It's a game referencing real life. Huzzah. Digital Universe Role-Playing Spiel. Cool. Spiel? Cosmos Publishing is German. Anyway. Everyone ready to blast into space? I was born ready. Okay. 1,000 years into the future, in the year 2999. The story of this game takes place in 1999. Dope. We have reached the final frontier. Space. Cool. You live in Tantlin, a sand planet located on the Laguine system. Anywhere you look, tall sand dunes stretch as far as your eyes can see. Okay. You guys live in Tanton's ship graveyard. And your mom bursts in. Hey, I'm going to work. You guys want anything? What's with that get-up? I call this method game running. Does sound like something Adam would say. You know that'll be for nothing if you haven't studied the core book, right? Pfft, what kind of third-rate GM do you take me for? Also, is it... I don't know many parents who actually know that much about tabletop gaming. Then again, I don't have nerd parents. At least not in that vein. Alright, I'll leave you to your game. Okay, bye, Mom. Love you back to Teton, finally. That was rude. Are white kids all that rude to their parents? That's not something I should say. I bet that's racist, right? Against white people. Anyway, you live on Tanton's ship graveyard. You sold all your stuff to buy a spaceship from Vestro, a local used spaceship dealer. Unfortunately, you didn't read the fine print when you signed the contract. You're now bound to Vestro until you pay him 1 bajillion credits. What a rat. Also, a bajillion is definitely a GM's way of saying you're not getting out of this except for some special circumstances. So that's not a real number. Hey, doofuses. Insectoids hold up in the storage. They refuse to pay rent, so kick them out. Vestro orders you guys to kick out the mothoids in his storage. What do you say? I'm sure they can be reasoned with. Or, why are insectoids in your storage? Why are insectoids in your storage? Cool, you get bonus interpretation XP. Okay, now Vestro says, beats me, insectoids behave erratically since their leaders died some decades ago. Something wrong with their insect brains or something. Wow, that is some very wait, is that a Gundam in the distance? I just noticed that. There's a Gundam in the distance. Also, that's the Statue of Liberty. Anyway, I gave you an order. Go do it. Sure. How curious. It had to start on a sand planet. Clear Vestro's storage shed from the invading insectoids, who don't pay rent. Cool. Boxes and bits and pieces of spaceship parts are piled around Vestro's storage shed. You soon come across the insectoid intruders, a bunch of mothloids. Mothtoids? I think that was mothtoid. Bzzz. Hey, keep quiet. We're sleeping here. Bzzz. You find the intruding insectoids. What do? You can't stay here, guys. Or why are you here? Why are you here? We just want some place to stay. Moths don't buzz. This planet is too hot. If it's too hot, why did you come here in the first place? We got lost. And you're asking too many questions. Defeat 3 mothtoids to answer... not to answer your question, to complete your mission. Sure, 3 mothtoids. Let's do it. So you can set how many enemies you'd like to per encounter, because there are no random encounters in this game. You pick every fight that you happen to have, except for those that are like story, boss mission type deals. Derp's combat is pretty simple. Wait for your turn, click an available action, and then choose your target. Wondering what to do now? Attack, skills, strategy, actions. It's your move. Okay. Well, I haven't had a chance to look at my skill list yet, so let's see what we have. Things to switch around the enemy and something to shoot the enemy with. Dope. Ba-bang. How about you? What do you have? Oh, 4 slowdown. Let me move you got. Alright. Go down the turn order. Except you're gonna die instead. Okay. And the moth attacks. And doesn't pierce the shields. Kinetic shields is where they explain to you the shielding mechanics that you've seen in every first-person shooter in the modern era that has a sci-fi setting. Also, a lot of other sci-fi merch, game-wise, tends to have shields or a shield mechanic. They partially regenerate every turn, you know, shields. I don't really think I need to explain that. And I basically spent 5 minutes explaining why I don't need to explain that. I'm gonna shut up. Anyway, we've knocked out some mothtoids. Fine, they'll leave. Hope you're happy with yourselves, you home wreckers. I mean, I'm upset that I had to kick you out and you were just trying to find a place to stay, but a job's a job? So I'm just gonna do it that way. Right. We're gonna tell Vestro we're finished here, and Vestro is going to say something probably mean and derogatory. The mothtoids are gone. Good. You got some credits from them, eh? I'll take those to help you pay your debt. The only reason we have that debt is because we are stupid. Not because we should actually owe you any money. See? I'm only looking out for you fools. You fucking piece of shit. Vestro takes the money you got from beating the mothtoids. What do you say? This isn't right, or we'll be free of you one day. This isn't right. Do I look like I care about doing what's right? Besides, it's the contract you signed. Mental note. Put more points into the fine print reading skill. Okay, I'll show you how nice I am. I'll cancel your contract if you ever rig to hold a spaceship of your own. Don't you own all the spaceships around here? Oh, that's right, I do. I hate this guy. I hate him too. You notice a star that shines brighter than any other stars in the dark sky. Someday we'll be exploring those mysterious stars. I hope. Mission complete. It had to start on a sand planet. We got 3 rat burgers and 2 distilled water. Awesome. Alright, so you can create your own missions in this game. Eventually you get access to more side missions from like different characters. And what you do is you get more rewards basically by letting certain missions sit until they've got like fat bonuses and then going to collect. So it depends on what missions you do. Basically, what missions you do determine how much other missions are worth, but you then do those missions to get the best rewards. And then there are also campaign quests like this one, which continue the story. Which we're going to do now. So, by choosing a mission, it's just getting ready to explain all this shit that I explained to you because this is the tutorial. I would like to do the next campaign quest, please. Also, I guess I'll stop. I'll stop to do my character leveling up when this dude stops talking. Let's see what the NTE protector could use a good scrubbing. Help! Somebody help! Whoa, dude. Who are you? Tell us what happened. Someone's sanding sand raiders to take over Crazy Camel. Someone's sanding sand raiders? Someone's sending, yeah. Blasted. That's bad for business. Alright, Kent, I'll lend you my private soldiers. We're not your private soldiers. We're some rubes that signed a contract that allowed you to own us somehow. I'm not sure how such a contract is. Wait, did that mech move? This whole area's flipped. Also, it's a fucking Saiyan pod down here in the corner. I didn't notice that the first time. For a price, of course. Ah, fine. Escort Mr. Kent back to Crazy Camel and take care of those sand raiders. You can take that ATV we scavenged last week. Hey, why in the verse is a town called Crazy Camel? It's a long story. You don't want to know. Trust me. In fact, let's just go, and I'd rather face the raiders than think about it. Mr. Kent has joined the party. Are you going to help us fight? Nope. Alright, so you get skill points every time you level up, which you use to purchase skills. As in many other RPGs. But we're going to have to get to that next time on X&A&A, or rather on our next Zet solo play. I've been Zet. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw, comment anyway. We'd be glad to hear from you. Also, our social media links are in the description below, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.